Last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting none, the catcher.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Crow Armstrong now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Start of the 4th. Here is Austin Riley. Shota back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Sean Murphy.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
This one popped up. Horner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Matt Olson. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Arcia, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Late with the swing there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings and misses. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, could be two. Glove flip to second, and a run scores on the double play. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Out to short. Whips it to first. Ozuna is out, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Sale ready. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And Sale deals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that will drop foul. Riley throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down. Matt Shaw, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. New inning getting started. And now Austin Riley. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Suzuki under it. He's got it. And there's one away. So here's Murphy now. Both 2 in this one.
Sean Murphy.
To third. The throw to first. 2 gone now. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball. Up the middle. In time to Busch. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Carson Kelly. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to...
That's a base hit. The throw home. Hung up in a rundown now between 3rd and home. The tag out.
The center fielder, number 4.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings over the top of that one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first.
Here goes the runner. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss at a slider.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Finds his way through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swanson at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings through it, and that's back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
2 balls,
that misses, and it's 2-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1.
Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's outside. 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And Albies is retired. Michael Harris the second now at the plate. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, in half up to hit.
The left fielder,
Sale back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Shaw swings through it for strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. We go to the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Stuart Fairchild. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 3. That's smashed towards center. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. You'll often hear the phrase short two.
Now on the bump, Eli Morgan.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn to double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the go-ahead run is on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the Cubs catcher, Kelly.
Kelly. Now pitching for the Braves. Number 38.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. 0-1.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. And that is. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Digging in, Sean Murphy. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. 1 away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. On the ground, right side. Horner throws to first in time. So digging in, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. Into the shrubbery and out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That one lifted to left. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Sneaks through, base hit. And the tying run is on base. The throw to second is offline.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. And strike 2.
Just couldn't get that one down, and it's really just about catching the ball with the bat.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Ground ball, Austin Riley. In plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't. Six deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss up, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. So up now for Chicago,
Leading off the
Nico
afternoon
Hoerner.
for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Fairchild takes it in for the out. One down. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Crow Armstrong, a strong arm center fielder, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
I got a ball, one strike.
Lopez fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Smoked on the ground a second. Got him.
Oh.
Two down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a foul ball. Man on second, two down. In the air out towards right center. Acuna on the run. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back at Truist Park. And towing the slab here, Ben Brown.
The left fielder.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Up and in. And that's ball two. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Acuna now. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Move to first. Acuna gets back easily. Man at first, one away. That misses, and it's 2-1. There's the swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Brown picks to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Acuna stands at first with one out.
Runner, yes,
Acuna runs. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second. Here's Austin Riley. Late swing, fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Off balance feed, there's one. On to Bush. It's a double play. Top of the second, Swanson digs in.
The shortstop, Dansby
Lopez
Swanson.
back to work. This to center field. Harris racing after it. One up, one down. In half, up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Swings and misses, and now two gone. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Inside, just missed. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Hard hit left side. In time to Bush. One up, one down. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Matt Olson.
Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Yeah, that's fouled off. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup. So here's Horner now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Arcia tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Horner on the go. In there for strike 3. Safe at second with a stolen base. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, Stuart Fairchild. That one the other way, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Harris, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off down the right side.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone! Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tucker in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harris has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Shaw, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Way out front for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's the batter now, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here is Matt Olson. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Here comes Riley. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second.
Picks himself up at RBI. Oh, well.
So they turn things over to the righty, Nate Pearson.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he gets the third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ makes the play, and that is that. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Lopez back to work. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And first offering is fouled off. Puts a bunt down. Riley. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get. And now Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, ball 1.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one drilled left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. This ball's chopped on the ground. Kelly tosses to first. Out number 3. Now, Kyle Tucker. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The batter.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but...
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up. Here comes Austin Riley.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. That's down and in. And that one fouled off. Liner caught it second. Here's Sean Murphy.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Lined into right. Suzuki puts it away. 2 away. And the batter now, Matt Olson. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside.
Sends it to first. Inning over. Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 49, Aaron Plummer.
On the ground, right side, Albies. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And here is Michael Busch. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball...
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Pearson, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he grounds one back up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting.
So up next, Michael Harris the second. He is singled and he is flied to left. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The designated hitter.
Brian Presley will take over.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 55.
Just missed.
Ryan Presley.
That one at 95 missed up top. 2-0. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. This to third. In time to Bush. That ends the frame. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Suzuki.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one in the air center field. Harris snags it for the second out. Kyle Tucker the next to hit.
The designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a pop-up. Riley makes the catch, inning over. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. That one is gone. A monster shot to right. It's 8-0. Here's Matt Olson. And that one ripped to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Albies stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball popped up. Nabs it. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as loud.
One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. High fly ball out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's one down. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one in the air. Olsen hauls it in, and there's two away. One out left for the Cubs. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bummer is just 1 strike away.
1 ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, and this should do it. On the first, ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout. Lopez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow when